Alright, we want to talk about outfits. And how we can acquire them. For those who don't know, since I'm getting asked a lot of questions. Now, as you see in the outfitter, you have a lot of outfits you can design and personally do yourself. And I'm going to show you or explain to you how some of these pieces I got, and where to get them from, if you don't know. This is not for those who do know. Let's pretend for a moment that not everybody knows everything about SWTOR. Now, it's this one. Alright, let's see. Somebody asked me, do they have an outfit like Boba Fett? Oh yes, of course they do. Of course they do. I mean, you can't have a Star Wars game without having a design something like that. But you cannot find it solely named Boba Fett. Keep in mind that Star Wars: The Old Republic takes place thousands of years before the movies ever take place. Alright. Here's one that's inspired. There you go, right there. There's a Mandalorian outfit. Now, you know, if you take that one and you find you a green and yellow dye kit, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Let's pull up one of my other companions for this. Here,
I'll be waiting.
Test your Theron a little bit. Alright, now. Now this is just the Mandalorian, but I'm going to show you how easy this is. Of course, they let you try it on. Yes, this stuff does cost money, but it's their right. There we go, there's that, and you change the dye color. See there? Change the color of your outfits to look something else. And not that one, but maybe this one. It's close, but you get the picture. Not that. Not that. Let's see here. Now, I kit bash a lot of my outfits. In case you're not familiar with that term, that's basically where you take pieces of from other sets and then mash them together to create something of your own, unique. That's close, so you can just change the colors, but yeah, you see it. Unfortunately, they can't copy the exact style unless Disney gives them the go-ahead. And Boba Fett's going to be quite guarded. If you want, you can be a Jedi Master. That is a a bum, so to speak. Or if you want, you can try it out on other outfits. This is the one set I have right here. That's what you see right here in my main. It's this piece right here that I use. Yes, I purchased an entire set just to get to the robe. Like I said, I kit bash a lot of my stuff. Magenta pole, bracers, and Insidious Counselor's robe. Overt, that's basically allows you to have no gloves at all. Otherwise you can't pull off that look without it. Well, without having your hands protected. I mean, of course, if you want, you can just forego the gloves altogether, but I wouldn't recommend that. Pants come from Jedi. Now, if you want to take, but you do not have to depend solely on the cartel market to find your favorite things. Of course, you got the GTN, which is where I get a lot of my stuff. This is where it starts getting interesting. Pretty much what you see in the picture is what you're going to get whenever you put it on in the cosmetics side of things. This right here, you can view it. See, view it. See, some stuff doesn't cost too much, but be a stormtrooper if you want to. Not that stormtroopers exist in this time period. It's the Gestapo. Right here. I think it'll be easy, is it? That's right. We're just going to bug Baron on this one. There we go. Now we got an idea of what stuff looks like. You know that the one outfit that's the closest to Boba Fett is, where is it at? Right here. Shave is. That's pretty close to Boba Fett. Anyway, there's whole tons of unique outfits that you can get. Ones that you don't get from the GTN or cartel market. It's one that I'm quite proud of. It's right here. You only get this one by doing the whole Return of Revan. It's completely custom. You put your own mods in there. You see a whole lot of, right there it is. That's my favorite. That's the one I like, right there. Now some of these outfits, if you get the ones that are, you don't have to get them from the cartel market. Once you buy something off the cartel market, it gives you a small time limit, which at which point you're able to sell it to another player. You have a range of lightsabers you can get without bugging the cartel market. I would recommend that whenever you do start off, yes, it is a bit of a hassle, but use moddable equipment. and I'll explain to you why. Oh, if anybody needs an outfit and can't seem to find one, I can make you one. I'll design you one that's pretty good, actually. Over in supplies. Whenever you finally get your first moddable outfit, come over here in this area. Oh, not this area. Excuse me. I'm a little under the weather right now. Right here. Now, right here you have a vendor that gives you adaptive gear.
You won't find a better bargain.
It's basic stuff, but still nonetheless. And it's actually pretty cheap. Can't say that it looks all that great, but in many cases it's better than nothing. And it is a lot better than nothing. There you go, right here. There's more of your closer to Boba Fett. There's your Darth Vader wannabe. Here's another one. And then another one. As you see, you have a lot to choose from when it comes to this adaptable gear. Oh, in case you can't find a moddable shield, right there's one right there.
Come back anytime.
But anyway, you get that, and by the time you're here, you should be about level 15, so I recommend, since you're level 15, go ahead and mod your moddable gear to level 18, and once you start able to wear that, you'll notice that for a little bit you're not going to be replacing your armor, and keeps going all the way up to your max level. Perhaps one day I will put more, but that's another video altogether. But decide early on what role you want. You want DPS, you want a tank, you want a healer. Yes, the companions do kind of spoil you here, but you still should be able to spec fairly well for whatever style you want. But just because you're tanking doesn't mean you can't deal some decent damage, which I can. In case anybody's wondering, I've been playing Star Wars: The Old Republic on and off for the past, since early access, and I've actually gotten on pretty well. If that is all, I'll talk to y'all later. If you like the video, please smash that thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank y'all and have a wonderful